Jason Reitman of Juno.
Ça va? Et vous? Très bien. Wow. Seems like the adventure is not ending, which is good.
L'adventure n'end pas. Nous sommes dans le middle de l'aventure.
C'est génial.
Oui.
What do you think
Je
about
suis né à Montréal, je parle français.
Oh! Eh ben c'est bien. Et nous, on est fans de ton père, tu sais ça.
Oui, je ne sais pas que tu dis, mais...
I'm fan of your father, hein,
non, parce que je ne parle bien français, ouais. Mais je peux parler vite.
All right, tell me about... you know, when you read, Diablo, first of all, someone called Diablo, I mean, yes. It couldn't be better for a script like this.
Right.
Right? When you read it, what is the thing that came out?
It was one of the most original screenplays I'd ever read. And I had that feeling in my gut that if I didn't direct it, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
But what did you add, or what did you try to add?
Yeah, the job of the director is to tell the story. That's what.
So everything was there?
Yeah, Kubrick said that the most important thing you can do is capture the feeling you have the first time you read a piece of material and remember that throughout the process. Because at the end of the day, that's all you're trying to get the audience to do, is to feel what you felt the first time you read it.
But the thing is, I feel like you have that kind of like interest in those humor that we like in French, kind of like a black humor type.
Yes.
Of, you know what I mean? Thank
well,
you
je suis très français.
I'm gonna keep this.
Yes.
Okay?
Oui.
Donc, répète-le s'il te plaît, so I have like a clean soundbite.
Well,
repeat. Sorry.
Well, je suis très français.
Merci, monsieur.
Shot TV Canada, Ellen Page.
Yes.
How did you find Ellen Page, Hard Candy, jumping from that movie to your comedy?
I was just blown away by her performance in Hard Candy. She seemed incapable of being dishonest, and that's exactly what I needed for Juno. Oh, I once made a whole movie on one of these.
Did you?
If you go on YouTube and search my name, there's a short film I shot on one of that exact camera.
Awesome. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, really. That's my question.
Let's look.
What's over here? Look over here.
Oh, it's Armani. Look at me.
Oh, but I like the shoes too.
Ferragamo.
Oh,
this is my wedding tux, and I actually worked at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Just Golden Globes. This is like my go-to tux. It only goes to the fanciest things.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations on your award and best wishes at the Oscars. Thank you.
Smart and funny and very edgy, and she's really wonderful. She's here tonight. You did see her? Yeah.
And with a name like Diablo, I mean...
Diablo. It's a great name, right? Fantastic.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. Tadashi.
It was so wonderful.
Thank you. I really love that part. Love that movie. When I saw it for the first time, I mean, I really didn't know what kind of impact it's going to have on me. And it just knocked me off my socks.
I know, it really
knocked me off my feet.
Any more comedies?
Well, I'm actually going to do, you remember Dolly Parton's movie 9 to 5?
Yes.
Well, she's turning that into a musical, and I'm going to be doing that. That's going to open at the Amundsen. Yeah, musical.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jason?
Hi, how are you? Ramsey from the HFPA. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Fine. Diablo. I mean, with a name like that, it couldn't be more edgy than this film. What do you think?
Yes, seeing that on the cover page, you knew you were not going to be reading Swiss Family Robinson.
Mr. Reitman, what did he add to the picture? I mean,
everything. I mean, it's no fun to just put a script up on the screen and just sort of turn the pages. I mean, he gave it an environment. He knows how to work every department perfectly to create this sort of world that he brings his audience into. So it was great to work with him.
And lastly, the connection between yourself and the character of Juno. It's like they're the same age. And when you go to that attic and you're wearing your T-shirt, it seems to me like they're almost the same age.
Yeah, that was a great character to play, a great dynamic to play with between the two characters, and just one of the fun sort of stories to track in that movie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
How are you, sir?
Excellent.
Relationship between Palm Springs and yourself goes back to when?
Well, more fantasy. I've been here before, but Palm Palm Springs seems to be or seemed to be some place that was somewhat almost elitist, you know, where people would come to Palm Springs and it was very special, and people that I knew or where I came from couldn't necessarily get here, but I find it to be very down to earth and people to be the same, and my relationship here is the same as my relationship anywhere.
Tonight you're given actually a prize to Jerry Weintraub, I believe.
I'm participating in the Screen Actors Guild Foundation's presentation to Jerry Weintraub for his body of work as a great producer.
Wonderful.
I'm going to say something, and then I'm going to introduce Bruce Willis, and he's going to make the presentation to Jerry.
Oh, it's perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You
know, Palm Springs is really specializes in kind of like, you know, a really specific foreign kind of perspective. How did you get into Palm Springs?
Well, I think the film made it for us.
Yeah.
No, but it's also Norwegian Film Institute that is pushing and presenting the films. So yeah, but I mean, hopefully the film speaks for itself. So that's why.
What has changed in the Scandinavian cinema and specifically in the Norwegian cinema? What do you think has changed?
More confidence.
Yeah, more confidence, I think.
Yeah. Stronger personalities.
Been practicing.
Yeah, practicing and stronger personalities. I think directors and writers and producers are more they're more into. It's not only about making films, but telling stories that they really want to tell. That is personal and also appeals to a larger audience.
Yeah. Pitch me the film very fast, if you don't mind. I mean, can you pitch it?
It's about a young man who gets his life invaded by a woman. She's suddenly just there, and then kind of takes over his life. And from there he has to figure out how to deal with it.
So it's a comedy?
It's a comedy about lack of communication between men and women.
And who's the woman?
She's Norwegian, Marianne.
Yeah, but we also have a French woman there. He ends up with her at the end.
In Paris, we shoot a little bit in Paris, and it's a beautiful woman called Louise Monod. And we also have the Swedish-American actor Peter Stormare.
Of course.
So yeah, it's a good cast and a great film.
Thank you so much. You enjoy Palm Springs. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Congratulations with Best Foreign Language Film nomination.
How are
Mary
you?
Manilow. Woo! Halle.
Whoa!
Daniel Day-Lewis. You are absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Norman Jewison. Winnipeg, Canada, Shaw TV. It's so nice to see a fellow Canuck on the red carpet.
Thank you.
Wonderful. How's the Film Centre doing, the Canadian Film Centre?
Great, great.
Awesome.
Well, we turned out Sarah Pauly. That's pretty good.
Absolutely. And we have Ellen Page here this year. Wow, what a great year for Canada.
A good year for
Thank
Canada.
you so much. Nice seeing you again.